Ladies and gentlemen, the 2017 commencement of Allen College, the commencement procession, the chancellor, and the platform party. Representatives of the faculty of Allen College. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating class of 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem. After the national anthem, please remain standing for the invocation.
Chancellor Durham, distinguished platform guest, trustees, members of the administration, faculty and staff, graduates of the class of 2017, ladies and gentlemen, I bid you welcome to the commencement exercises of Allen College, which will now be in order. Please remain standing for the invocation.
Dear God, before time and before space, there was you. You saw the chaos and knew that life was not possible until there was order. So you breathed your spirit over the chaos, a new world was born, and you ordered your creation, creating new life and joy and hope. We ask that you again come into our world, into our chaos, we beseech you. Send your spirit, order your creation once again, create a new world of life and joy and hope. And as we gather today, we give you thanks, thanking you that you are blessing this new day, this celebration. We thank you for administration and faculty and staff, for generous donors, for committed students, and who seek to be your agents of healing and order for the sake of the world. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Please be seated. On behalf of the Allen College Board of Trustees and Allen College's administrative leaders, our faculty and students, we welcome you, the class of 2017, to Allen College's Summer 2017 Commencement. This special graduation is for you, the class of 2017, and for your families and your friends who have supported you throughout your time at Allen College. As Chancellor, I want to tell all of our graduates how very proud we are of each of you. You have been provided with the surroundings and the human, material, financial, intellectual, and spiritual resources that you have needed to be successful. Now you have gained the knowledge and the experience to go forth and improve the health of those you will serve. Commencement marks both a completion and a beginning as you commence your lives after Allen. But commencement is not really a goodbye. Rather, commencement is the beginning of a new kind of connection to this place where relationships are the core of everything that we do. With this new beginning, you join an illustrious group of Allen College graduates. I know that some of you have pursued your studies full-time, while others of you have reached this moment by a longer route, balancing work and family responsibilities with your studies. But by whatever route you have taken, you are today, and for all the years to come, one of ours, a graduate of Allen College. We hope that you will always have a special place in your heart for Allen College. please know that you can always return to Allen College for friendship, advice, renewal, and for some of you to continue your education. As Allen College graduates, you hold a special place in the global world. Among the world's population of more than 7 billion, only 7% of these inhabitants hold a college degree. In the United States, only about 1/3 of our population hold a 4-year degree. 80% of the world's population lives on less than $10 a day, and almost half the world, over 3 billion people, live on less than $2.50, and of these, many more live in extreme poverty, less than $1.25 a day. Children born in the world's poorest nations have a 1 in 6 chance of dying before their 5th birthday. But a child born to a mother who can read is 50% more likely to survive past the age of 5. As Americans, we all have much to be thankful for. America has never been greater, certainly much greater when I attended my own commencement, dare I say almost half a century ago. We enjoy a high standard of living in comparison to most of the other nations of the world. Ours is the most diverse and inclusive culture on earth. And our country, America, remains the land of opportunity. There are few restrictions and almost unlimited possibilities compared to the rest of the world. Our nation has the vast majority of the world's best universities, and, at least partially as a result of our higher education system, the greatest number of Nobel Prize laureates in the world. So from the few examples that I have shared with you, it's apparent that you and I have much to be thankful for in comparison to the rest of the world. And of course, our nation is not perfect. Roosevelt University professor Charles Madigan remarked a couple of years ago in the Chicago Tribune, "We live in the greatest nation on earth because we are so well aware of the flaws that define us. Even in the face of frustration, we work to fix them." And so I hope when you come back to Allen College between now and 25 years from now, and reflect upon what you have done with your talent and your energy to make our nation and the shared world a better place, I hope that you will not judge yourselves only by your professional accomplishments alone, and I know they will be many, but also what you have contributed to your communities and how you have made the world a better place for all of us. The world is more interconnected now than ever before, and it's becoming more connected every day. To paraphrase President John F. Kennedy, we all inhabit this planet, we all breathe the same air, we all cherish our children's future, and we are all mortal. I offer my best wishes to all of today's graduates. You've worked hard and you've succeeded, and now you should celebrate. Congratulations to each of you. It's now my pleasure to introduce those who join me on the platform. I will ask them to stand as I introduce them and remain standing until all are introduced, and I ask that you hold your applause until I have introduced all of the platform party. Starting on my left, Dr. Jared Seliger, Associate Chancellor and Director of the Nuclear Medicine Technology Program, and our commencement speaker today. The Reverend Dr. Steve Ullestead, Chair of the Allen College Board of Trustees and a member of the Unity Point Health Allen Hospital Board of Directors. Pamela Delagardelle, President and CEO of Unity Point Health Allen Hospital, and a member of the Allen College Board of Trustees and the Unity Point Health Allen Hospital Board of Directors. Dr. Linda Allen. Dr. Allen is not here today. Dr. Jane Hassick, Chancellor Emerita and Distinguished Professor at Allen College. Dr. Nancy Kramer, Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs. Dr. Anna Weepy, Assistant Dean of the School of Nursing. Dr. Peggy Furch, Dean of the School of Health Sciences, and Dr. Michelle Friedman, Associate Professor and Faculty Marshal. At this time, I'd also like to acknowledge the faculty and staff of Allen College. You know that they have been instrumental in assisting you to get to this point in your education. They have pushed you to explore new ideas, expand your minds, and fulfill your potential. And in addition, our staff members of this institution take great pride in their work and in creating the best possible learning environment for all of our students. Please join me in expressing our gratitude for the talented and dedicated faculty members and staff who have made this educational experience possible and who are our most important resource. Would the faculty and staff of Allen College please stand to be recognized? I would also like to acknowledge graduates of Allen College who have previously earned a degree from Allen College and who are in the audience today. Would our alumni who are here today please stand and be recognized? Thank you. It's now my pleasure to introduce Ms. Pamela Delagardelle, President and CEO of Unity Point Health, Allen Hospital, and a member of the Allen Health System Board of Directors and member of the Allen College Board of Trustees, who will bring greetings from the Allen College and the Unity Point Health Allen Hospital boards. Pam?
Thank you, Dr. Durham. On behalf of the Unity Point Health, Allen Board, and the Allen College Board, I congratulate you on this very special day and life accomplishment. I have a deep appreciation for what it takes to get you to this day, your graduation. I understand all-nighters, final exams, and even tuition bills. You see, I've been where you are today. I'm also a daughter. I know what it meant to my parents and my family to watch me struggle, study, and strive to get through college. I know what an important source of support they were for me. I also know how very proud they were to watch me graduate. I'm also a mother. I now watch my children and their classmates study, read, memorize, and burn the midnight oil. Some days there's laughter at the table, other days tears. They know that their dad and I are always going to be there for them. Your families feel the very same way. This is what families do. We are here for one another. I'm also a nurse, a healthcare provider. I'm part of a large sorority and growing fraternity of people who are here for patients at their best and at their worst. We help bring people into the world, and we comfort them as they leave it. In between, nurses, radiographers, lab techs, and caregivers of all variety perform countless roles and tasks, but one fundamental service. We care for others with the love and compassion we would want for our own mother, father, husband, child, or family. I'm here in one more capacity this afternoon. I'm here to congratulate you on behalf of all of us at Unity Point Health in Waterloo and across our growing system. You are graduating into professions that will change more in the next 10 years than they have in the last 100. Change in healthcare is moving faster than most of us can even begin to understand. But come what may, this will not change. Great care will always depend on the people with the drive, the skills, and the compassion to provide it. Be those people. Work and strive and reach beyond your grasp. You will seldom go wrong by trying to do the right thing, even when you're not even sure how to do it. Regardless of what happens, do right and fear not. We have given you the skills to succeed. Finding the heart and courage to make it happen is now up to you. The fact that you are here today gives me every assurance you will do just fine. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Pam. I'm now pleased to introduce our commencement speaker, Dr. Jared Seliger. Dr. Seliger joined Allen College in 2008 to develop the Nuclear Medicine Technology program and has held that role since joining the college. In 2015, Dr. Seliger was named Associate Chancellor of the college. He received a Bachelor of Science degree from Loras College in Dubuque, a certificate in Nuclear Medicine Technology from the University of Iowa, a master's degree in Business Administration from the University of Northern Iowa, and a PhD in Educational Leadership from Iowa State University. Dr. Seliger grew up in Jessup, Iowa, and currently lives in Hudson with his wife, Miranda, who is also an Allen College graduate, and their daughter, Tinley. Please join me in welcoming our distinguished commencement speaker, Dr. Jared Seliger.
Good afternoon. I'm certainly honored and privileged to be able to address the class of 2017 this afternoon. I want to start by telling a little bit of a story. About 2 months ago, I was at a conference, and it was a conference of educators from all sorts of disciplines from across the country. And during one of our sessions, one of the facilitators asked a question to the group. What is the most trusted profession in the United States? And of course, there were a lot of different responses, but nobody had the correct response. I knew what the correct response was, so eventually I shyfully raised my hand and said, nursing, which is the correct answer. Nursing is the most trusted profession in the United States. If you look at any of the polls, it's like a Gallup poll. And of course, that sparked debate amongst the educators in the room. If you know anything about scholars, they like to debate, especially when they don't agree with what the correct answer is. But that answer and the conversation that ensued really caused me to reflect on what it means to be trusted. And I want to say that with no disrespect to nursing, I wish the answer would expand to include all healthcare providers. Anybody associated with a healthcare organization should be recognized as the most trusted profession in the United States. I mean, think about it. People trust us with their lives. I mean, think about that. What other profession do people put their trust that the person that's doing the exam or administering care is going to do so in a manner that's going to allow them to, have a successful outcome and go, live the life or figure out what the ailment was prior to coming in? People trust us. And I think, and I remember my own time as a student, which was a little bit ago, but I still remember when I was a student, I was so focused on learning the job, learning the competencies, that I don't think I ever really made that connection that healthcare is about people. I was focused on the physical task of what I needed to do to get, a patient their exam complete. And I don't think it was until after I actually got out into the workforce that I really realized how big of an impact that we can make in people's lives. You sit here as graduates today, and I know some, hopefully all of you, will begin employment very quickly. Really take it to heart what those patients are going through. You have the skills now, you have the knowledge to go out and be nurses, and to be lab technologists, to be public health people, your patients are going to look to you to be able to deliver care and to use your expertise to the best of your abilities. I think that, going back to that whole aspect of trust, that's something that's very powerful. And I want you to take and look at your patients not as a task. If you look at your daily schedule and say, I've got 10 patients today, it shouldn't matter if it's your 10th patient of the day, your 100th patient of the day, or your first patient of the day. Every single patient, you need to make them feel like they're the most important person in the world at that particular time. And that's what we do as healthcare providers. We get to interact with people at some of the most emotional times in their lives. Sometimes good, birth of a child, recovery from an illness, but unfortunately a lot of bad. Terminal disease, stroke, heart attack, the things that we see on a daily basis. You have to instill that trust in your patient that no matter what else is going on, that you are there to serve them and to comfort them and to take care of them. Because every single patient that you come into contact with is somebody's mother, father, brother or sister, son or daughter. And you need to let them know that what you're doing, you would do the exact same thing for your son or daughter, mother or father, or brother or sister. As Pam alluded to in her address, healthcare is a rapidly evolving field. What we were doing 6 months ago, a year ago, 5 years ago, it's completely changing. Hospitals and healthcare facilities now are really going towards a team approach. When I started healthcare about 20 years ago, and it was very much a silo mentality. I worked in radiology, and quite frankly, what went on outside of radiology was none of our business. We focused on what we did, and that was it. It's not like that today. That type of mentality and that type of model will not be successful. So in order for our patients to trust us, we have to trust each other, every single person on the healthcare team. So when you start your new jobs, you're going to meet a lot of new coworkers, and you have to put your trust in them that they're going to do the best possible job that they can, and that you're going to do the best possible job that you can. So where you're providing that care, your patients will come in and know that they're getting the best possible care that we can provide to them. In addition to the trust factor, hopefully some of you are going to come and work at a Unity Point Health facility after you graduate. We've taken this team approach and we're trying to build it into the culture of the organization. If you're coming to work for Unity Point, you'll soon be immersed in our culture and our values. And the very first value that we have is fostering unity. And that's what we need to do as healthcare providers, is foster unity, work with one another, collaborate with people outside of your department. We can learn so much from the people that we're working with, and it raises everybody up. And we're allowed, and it allows us to be able to deliver the best possible care, that our patients know that they can trust us to give the best possible care that we can. I'm so glad and grateful and proud that you chose Allen College to receive your education for healthcare. In this room and at the college, we have people who go above and beyond to make sure that you get the highest quality educational experience that you can, so you can go out and deliver that health care, the positive experience to your patients. Today is about you. You're the graduates. You should be very proud of your accomplishments. But in this room surrounding you are the people that were with you on your journey. Faculty and staff, parents, family, friends. Today's about you, but I would encourage you today and over the next several days, weeks, to show your gratitude for the people that really stood by your side and gave you that little extra nudge. They trusted you and believed in you that you could do this. And here in a few minutes, you're going to walk across that stage and validate that trust that people put into you. So I started my speech, or I started the commencement address with a story, and I want to finish with a story. So I haven't been working in a hospital or healthcare facility for several years. I've been working at the college in education. And inevitably, a couple times a year, one of my students will ask me, "What do you miss most about working in a hospital?" And that answer is so easy. It's the patients, that bond you develop with your patients. I miss that. We build bonds with our students as educators, but it's not the same. So even though I'm not in direct patient care anymore, I'm trusting you, the class of 2017, to use your skills, use your ability, use your knowledge to go out and make a difference in people's lives. We're in a service industry. We're here to serve others. And your actions can have such a positive influence on people's lives. That's what makes us proud. When we see you graduate and walk across the stage, and we know that you're going to go out and make a positive difference, that's what makes this day so special for us. So, in true 2017 fashion, this is probably a first for Allen College commencement, I am going to take a selfie with the class of 2017. So everybody smile. So I will work, and we will get that posted on the Allen College Facebook page. So if you want to see how your selfie turned out, go to the Allen College Facebook page after graduation today. So again, I am so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Seliger. We'll be looking for that selfie on Twitter and Facebook any minute. Whip out your gizmos and start looking. We will now proceed to the recognition of honors and the awarding of degrees.
Chancellor Durham, ladies and gentlemen, you may have noticed that some of our undergraduate candidates today are wearing a gold cord. The gold cord indicates that these graduating students have achieved in the course of their studies at Allen College an overall grade point average of at least 3.5 on a scale where 4.0 would be all A's. This achievement indicates both superior level of ability and a high dedication to scholarship, and Allen College is proud to recognize these candidates at this time. As I read their names, I ask that they rise and remain standing until all have been recognized, and I suggest that the applause be withheld until all have been introduced. Summa cum laude, which is 3.9 or above, Jordan Billups, Elizabeth Kopman, Paige Kramer, Kelly Lines, Marissa McVeigh, Emily Schmitz, Margaret Zimmerman. Magna cum laude 3.71 to 3.89, Whitney Benson, Brittany Birdie, Courtney Cheney, Jamie Decker, Cassie Hale, Megan Neeland, and Diana Zabardova. And then cum laude is 3.5 to 3.7, Jill Anderson, Jessica Brotherson, Erica Kolopek, Kayla Carroll, Kirby Meyer, Richard O'Connell, Carrie Schmedstead, and Mackenzie Woodyard. Please join me in congratulating these students. Some of our candidates are wearing colored cords. The lavender cord worn by some of our nursing candidates signifies membership in Sigma Theta Tau International Nursing Honor Society. Students are eligible for membership by demonstrating superior scholastic achievement, academic integrity, professional leadership potential, and/or a marked achievement in the field of nursing. Some students are wearing other colored cords that reflect participation in student organizations. It is an honor to recognize these special graduates today. With those graduates wearing a colored cord, please rise and be recognized. The nursing faculty of Allen College select the graduate who best incorporates the values and beliefs of the mission and philosophy of Allen College in his or her professional and personal life. This award has been named in recognition of the first Chancellor of Allen College, Dr. Jane Hassick, for her visionary leadership in the establishment of the college. The 2017 recipient of the Jane E. Hassick Excellence in Nursing Award is Kara Lynn Brunkhorst. The medical laboratory science program faculty have selected an outstanding graduate from their program for the M. Sue Washak Baldwin Medical Laboratory Science Endowment Award. The Washak and Baldwin families want to contribute to the advances in medical research and treatment by contributing to the education of future scientists. They have endowed a scholarship and an annual award to a graduating MLS student in the name of Sue Washak Baldwin's memory, to help medical laboratory science students with the greatest need. The 2017 recipient of the M. Sue Washak Baldwin Medical Laboratory Science Endowment Award is Carla Carroll.
This year, Allen College is privileged to bestow an honorary degree. This honorary degree will be presented to Mr. Mark Baldwin by Trustee Bishop Steve Ulstead and Associate Chancellor Dr. Jared Seliger. Mr. Baldwin, would you please come forward?
I am honored to present to you Mark Baldwin. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and faculty of Allen College, I commend him to you for awarding of the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and the Board of Trustees of Allen College, it is my privilege to present Mark W. Baldwin the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. The Allen College Board of Trustees is granting Mark Baldwin the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters in recognition of Mr. Baldwin's contributions to Allen College, Allen Hospital, and the Greater Cedar Valley. Mark Baldwin is the retired Chief Executive Officer of Iowa Laser Technology Incorporated of Cedar Falls, Iowa. Iowa Laser is a contract manufacturer of metal fabrications for the automotive, agricultural equipment, and construction equipment industries. He became the president of WDI Holdings Incorporated and the managing partner of DBDW LLC following his retirement from Iowa Laser in December of 2011. Mr. Baldwin came to Iowa Laser in 1981 from Ford Motor Company in Dearborn, Michigan, where he was involved in fuel economy research and planning. Prior to Ford, he taught mathematics at the United States Air Force Academy and worked in the Research and Development Division of the Air Force. Mr. Baldwin holds a Bachelor of Science degree in mathematics from the United States Air Force Academy and a Master of Science in Engineering from the University of California, Los Angeles, and a Master of Business Administration from the University of Northern Iowa. Mr. Baldwin has served as president of the Iowa Quality Coalition, the UNI Research Coalition, the Executive Advisory Council for UNI's College of Business Administration and Department of Industrial Technology. He has also served as a member of the Board of Trustees for the Silos and Smokestacks National Heritage Area, the Board of Directors of the Cedar Valley Economic Development Corporation, the Board of Directors of the Hawkeye Community College Foundation, the Policy Board for Cedar Valley Promise, and the Board of Directors of the Iowa Health System, now Unity Point Health. Mr. Baldwin has also chaired the Board of Trustees of the Cedar Falls Utilities, the Board of Trustees of the Community Foundation of Waterloo and Northeast Iowa, the Cedar Falls Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, the Board of the Waterloo Cedar Falls Symphony Orchestra, the Wartburg College Board of Regents, the Advisory Board of Wartburg College's Department of Business Administration, and the Wartburg College National Advisory Board. He also served as chairman of the Board of Directors of Allen Hospital and chairman of the Allen College Board of Trustees for a decade. He continues to serve on several corporate boards around Northeast Iowa. Mark is an avid golfer, tennis player, and sailor. Both he and his wife, Peggy, have a passion for fine wines, cooking, and dining. They are the parents of 4 adult daughters. Mr. Baldwin, we are grateful and we thank you for your service to Allen College, the Unity Point Health System, our community, our state, and our nation. And so now, Mark Baldwin, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Allen College, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights, privileges, and emoluments thereunto pertaining.
Allen College has been duly authorized by the state of Iowa to grant degrees and certificates in nursing and health sciences. Dr. Peggy Furch, Professor and Dean of the School of Health Sciences, and Dr. Anna Weepy, Professor and Assistant Dean of the School of Nursing, will present the candidates for degrees and certificates.
Chancellor Durham, on behalf of the Health Sciences faculty of Allen College, I have the honor to present to you these candidates who have successfully fulfilled the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Health Sciences. I am pleased to commend them to you for the awarding of those degrees.
Would those candidates please rise? By virtue of the authority granted by the Board of Trustees and by them delegated to me, I hereby grant to each of you, as appropriate and as qualified, the degree of Bachelor of Health Sciences with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I now pronounce you graduates of Allen College. You may now move your tassels from the right to the left of your caps. Congratulations.
Chancellor Durham, on behalf of the Bachelor of Science in Nursing faculty of Allen College, I have the honor to present to you these candidates who have successfully fulfilled the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing. I am pleased to commend them to you for the awarding of those degrees.
Would those candidates please rise? By virtue of the authority granted by the Board of Trustees and by them delegated to me, I hereby grant to each of you, as appropriate and as qualified, the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I now pronounce you graduates of Allen College. You may also move your tassels. Congratulations.
Chancellor Durham, on behalf of the graduate faculty of Allen College, I have the honor to present to you these candidates who have successfully fulfilled the requirements for the degree of Master of Science in Nursing or postgraduate certificate. I am pleased to commend them to you for the awarding of those degrees.
Would those candidates also rise? By virtue of the authority granted by the Board of Trustees and by them delegated to me, I hereby grant to each of you, as appropriate and as qualified, the degree of Master of Science in Nursing or the postgraduate certificate in nursing, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I now pronounce you graduates of Allen College. Congratulations. The tassel was worth all the hassle. Yeah. Congratulations.
Chancellor Durham, on behalf of the graduate faculty of Allen College, I have the honor to present to you these candidates who have successfully fulfilled the requirements for the degree of Doctor of Nursing Practice. I am pleased to commend them to you for the awarding of those degrees.
Would those candidates please rise? By virtue of the authority granted by the Board of Trustees and by them delegated to me, I hereby grant to each of you, as appropriate and as qualified, the degree of Doctor of Nursing Practice with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I now pronounce you graduates of Allen College. Congratulations. And it's now my privilege to introduce those who will assist me in presenting the diplomas and pins and in giving congratulations. Dr. Jared Seliger, Associate Chancellor, and Dr. Nancy Kramer, Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs, will assist in presenting the diplomas. Dr. Peggy Furch and Dr. Anna Weepy will present program pins to the graduates, signifying successful completion of their program. We will now recognize the Bachelor of Health Science graduates in Medical Laboratory Science. Whitney Benson. Brittany Bertie. M. Rose Borgerding. Elizabeth Kaufman. Kayla Sue Caro. Richard O'Connell. Knock Pham. Our next two graduates are earning a Bachelor of Health Sciences degree with a major in public health. Jordan Billups. Megan Schilling. We will now recognize those graduates who are earning a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. Laura Elizabeth June Brammer. Jessica Margaret Brotherson. Carolyn Brunkhorst. Courtney Ann Cheney. Paige Nicole Kramer. Mark Lee Dykstra. Casey Hale. Hannah Louise Heinzerling. Rebecca Jakewith. Erica Kolopek. Kellen Cook. Kelly Lines. Marissa McVeigh. Kirby Meyer. Krista Miller. Megan Catherine Neeland. Leah Ansgaard. Alexandra Renzi. Shannon Roke. Carrie Ann Smedstead. Brooke Ann Stahlberg. Nick Stull. Brooke Nicole Van Helton. Mackenzie Woodyard. Diana Zabrodova. Maggie Zimmerman. We will now recognize those graduates who are earning the Master of Science in Nursing degree today. Jesse Baker. Heather Nicole Domer. Mariah Ann Fury Swisher. Jacqueline Hewlett. Kim Lee Kaiser. William Libby. Amy Luxembourg. Rosie Morey. Mary Lynn Papin. The hooding of graduates of the Doctor of Nursing Practice program is a special recognition ceremony for doctoral degree candidates. A faculty member places the doctoral hood over the head of the graduate, signifying her or his success in completing the graduate program. The first recipient of the Doctor of Nursing Practice degree that we want to recognize today is Gabby Boyson. It takes a village. Congratulations, Dr. Boyson. Next, we would like to recognize Amy Crystal Freeman, who has also completed all requirements for the Doctor of Nursing Practice degree. Congratulations, Dr. Freeman. I'm now pleased to introduce Marissa McVeigh, a member of the graduating class of the School of Nursing, and Emily Borgerding, a member of the graduating class of the School of Health Sciences, who will present remarks on behalf of the August 2017 graduates. Marissa and Emily.
All right, so good afternoon, and welcome to Allen College's commencement. My name is Marissa McVeigh, and as of this afternoon, I will be a very proud graduate of the College of Nursing. On behalf of our class, I would like to say a few thank yous for a few different groups of people. So first of all, thank you to our friends and family who are here with us today. We would not be standing here if it were not for your support, encouragement, and understanding. We thank you for listening patiently to us during the frequent phone calls that you know that we always made. You listen to us patiently describe medical terminology you probably don't understand. You remind us that it's going to be okay and just to take it one day at a time. During these times and this stressful last year and a half, you are our voices of reason, our sources of encouragement, and most importantly, the ones who make us realize why this has all been worth it. You were always there for us, and we wouldn't be standing here without you. I would also like to take a moment and thank the staff here at Allen. During our short but incredible time here, you all have taught us how to become nurses. You have taught us how to perform accurate assessments. You have taught us about so many medications, and you have taught us a variety of other skills. But more importantly than teaching us, you have shown us what it means to be a nurse. You have shown us what it looks like to stand by a family during the birth of a new baby or the death of a loved one. You have shown us that nursing is not just a career, but is ultimately a mindset and an attitude. You have shown us that compassion is what differentiates an excellent nurse from just a good nurse. So thank you, our excellent nursing faculty, for taking the time to invest in our futures. We would not be here without you.
My name is M. Borgerding. I am honored to be speaking for our class of health science graduates, which include my program, medical laboratory science, nuclear medicine, who aren't here today, and public health. These are three very different subjects. However, we do have a few things in common. For example, once we get out into the world and have to start describing our jobs to other people, they'll nod thoughtfully and say, "Oh, okay, so you're a nurse." Also, our programs were done all online or in a hybrid format, which is a neat thing about Allen. They offer a variety of health science and nursing programs, which is great, but what's even better is that they bring in students from all over, from Des Moines to Davenport to Cedar Rapids. Some of us even hail from Minnesota or Vietnam. Some of us are on our first degrees. For others, this is our second or our third. Many of us have graduated from different universities. Some of us have families and established careers, and some of us are just starting out. All of these differences, but we ended up here at Allen in this room in the health sciences fields. Now, I've been working at a coffee shop for the last 6 years of my life. It's a service job, requiring me to set aside anything I might want or feel and lay all my energy down at the feet of the grumpy, undercaffeinated public. You can say I am more than excited to put that career behind me. But in the last few months, I've been thinking of the similarities between healthcare and Starbucks, and they're more similar than I thought. In the end, our fields of public health, nuclear medicine, medical laboratory science, and even nursing are truly at their core calls to service. The knowledge we gained in school is just the half of it. It's the foundation that we will base our decisions on as we work in hospitals, medical centers, and research labs for years to come. But also, it's what makes us trustworthy. When a person gets hurt or feels ill, it is a point in their life when they are at their most vulnerable. It's scary when your body doesn't work the way it's supposed to, and the medical knowledge to diagnose and treat those various maladies cannot all be found on WebMD or by calling your mom. No one wants to go to the hospital, but when they do, it is what we learned in our classes and clinicals that make us worth trusting, that we know what we're doing, because we dedicated our time and energy into making ourselves as knowledgeable as possible to help others. We might not be doctors or surgeons, but in the end, or some of us might be doctors, as we learned today, but in the end, the tests we run, the statistics we calculate, and the procedures we run through are all with the same end goal: to make someone feel better, to help others. Again, our programs are non-traditional in that I haven't met anyone outside of my own. So I asked some professors if they had anything they wanted to share with us before we graduate. So public health graduates, Jordan and Megan, your suggestions and ideas will shape this program for years to come, and the patience you have displayed this year is extraordinary. Your professors have no doubt you will be successful in your careers and in helping people live longer and healthier lives, and at using formal writing to write a 250 to 300 word paper with proper ACA citation. Medical laboratory students, none of our professors wrote me back, so I guess they don't like us. In all seriousness, you are all incredible and intelligent people. Even if we get too competitive while playing Jeopardy, I will miss seeing you and arguing with you on discussion boards, but I wish you all the luck in the world as you continue on in your careers. We live in strange, hazy, and extraordinary times. The way we pay for healthcare is constantly up for debate. Cuts in health research programs and clinical trials are common threats, and above it all, we discover new things every day. I encourage you all to remember that when this job gets difficult or frustrating, we do it all in the pursuit to help others at their most vulnerable, to be trustworthy service workers in a large and scary world, because our drive to help others is what brought us all into this room today, and that drive is what will keep the public safe and healthy in the years to come. Congratulations, class of 2017, and thank you.
Thank you, Marissa and Emily. It's a tradition at commencement ceremonies that the Chancellor or the President offers words of hope for new graduates. So I'd like to share my parting hope with you today. I hope that you have learned the importance of gratitude and saying thank you for all that you have received and that you are going to receive throughout your lives. You should say thank you today to everyone who made this day possible for you, to your parents and your family who supported you, to your friends who shaped your lives, to the teachers who taught you, and to the God whose providence led you to this day. Silent gratitude isn't of much use to anyone. As American author William Arthur Ward has written, feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. So at this time, we are going to practice the art of gratitude. I would like to ask the parents, the spouses, the family members, the scholarship donors, and friends who are here today to please stand so that we can recognize you and thank you for supporting our graduates and helping them get to this day. Would you please rise? Thank you. None of our graduates got to this point today without your support. Now I would like to ask the graduates if they would stand and face the audience so that we may acknowledge and recognize you for one last time. Would you stand and face the audience? Congratulations. It's now my pleasure to have our talented Emily Borgerding play J.S. Bach's Prelude from Prelude and Fugue in B-flat major. I think we'll invite Emily to be the accompanist for the Allen College chorus. She just discovered that tune last night, you know. The graduating students and the audience are now invited to join us in singing the Allen College hymn. You'll find that in the inside back of your program. I would ask now that you stand to join in singing the college hymn. We are now about to complete the 2017 commencement exercises of Allen College. Following the benediction, the platform party and the faculty will be escorted out, followed by our graduates. We ask that you in the audience remain seated until the platform party and graduates have recessed. Bishop Steve Ulstead will now give the benediction.
Almighty God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, keep you in his light and love and truth, now and forevermore. Amen.